I did a lot of forgiving. Like y'all know some of the stuff she's done to me is it's not even arguably, it's definitely unforgivable. Maybe because I persevered, maybe because most of those things hasn't worked in what she tried to do. I I did forgive her or tried to forgive her. But if you ask me, the majority of the reason I think I forgave her is the reason why I personally never took advantage of her. Um, when I got cool with Celina back in 2016, um, we were just really cool friends. This is before we ever met. There was nothing like we wasn't flirting or nothing like that. We just used to be quote unquote just like kind of talking the shit that's going on in the industry. Like we had good time on stream. Then we pretty much had cool conversations off stream. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I saw a different side of her, and the side of her I saw was the real person. And I always told y'all like it's a lot of times with people like, bro, I saw the real Daniel Hernandez. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying there's not multiple sides to people, but I saw the only reason why I ever stayed friends with 6ix9ine, he knows that day. That one there was a day that I was around him. It was the shittiest apartment I've ever been in. It was in Brooklyn, and he was with his friends. It was Trife Drew and William Asher, and they were just kind of like just talking shit about some random shit. But it was like a really dirt apartment, and I realized I said that 6ix9ine persona. That's not you. This is you, and that's why I still remain friends with them. You get me? If it wasn't for that, I would have not been friends with 6ix9ine. But I saw something that oh my god, why the fuck is my dog out? I could hear him upstairs. Jesus Christ. Okay, yo, Chad, having a dog is like, yo, this nigga is so fucking bad. Yo, he's just doing what he want to do. Like, yo, the nigga think it's his house. Bro, this nigga is just a demon, bro. Just a fucking demon. If he's crying, he kind of want to go outside. I should go upstairs and, let him out. Anyway, let me just finish up what I was saying about Celina. Now, I know some of y'all might be like, yo, Ak, why would you forgive her? Or why would you even try to forgive her? The person who I knew who Celina, and I know who Celina is, Celina was very insecure. By the way, I give y'all a very personal story. I'm going to tell you how insecure. Even after I met her, and yeah, we did fuck a bunch of times. Like, the time, because she would just fly to Jersey, right? Celina would never even see me without makeup, ever. This nigga is crawling. All right, chat. This nigga's like, he's doing the most upstairs, all right? Give me a second. Having a dog is like having a kid. I might bring him down here with me. I'm gonna bring him down here. I don't want to play music because it's gonna kill the YouTube stream. For everybody who's watching on YouTube, I got a dog now. It's a Rottweiler. I'll play this Yachty video. I don't know why Drake put that one out though. I'm gonna keep it real.
It don't matter, baby. Shine hard.
I'm wearing on there. He tried to chew it up. Sit. Good. He's trying to do the most, but he's a really dope dog. I'm thinking about getting another dog. Okay, he's chilling. Yeah, chill right there. You go. He's a pretty cool dog. So I love him, and it's the first really dog I've had in America. I've never had a dog in America, so he's cool. Somebody said, "Kiss your dog." Yeah, nigga. so yeah, his name is Pluto. It's Pluto Demics right here, man. You want to say hi to them again? Okay, all right. Anyway, let me go back to talking about Celina. Can I do my job? Okay. I've never seen him this obedient. It's kind of past his bedtime, really. Anyway, the point of what I was trying to say, the point of what I was trying to say is that The person who I realized Celina is like Celina through. Come here, Lee. Yo. All right, he gonna do this thing. The person who Celina is someone who is very. She was kind of insecure. I think her being someone who wanted to fuck every rapper came from daddy issues, came from parent issues, came from insecurity, came from just not being enough. And once I got to know her, all of those things were very apparent. And once you get to know somebody, at least for me, even though we did have a good time on stream, it stopped being that type of relationship where it was just like, oh, you're just somebody who comes to my stream. I was like, damn, you know what I mean? You started to care for somebody because like it could be it's a friend relationship, but like you started to care for somebody because like you look at them as a human. A lot of times we don't look at people like human, and I realized at that point most of it was an act. She was fucking just to kind of fulfill some type of inadequacy that she felt. She wanted to feel as pretty as whatever. And I even go as far as telling you, I remember when me and her were just like, we were obviously not seeing eye to eye. And I remember I said something about her. And I remember even this time around, like, bro, she had like, I don't know what surgeries or whatever she did. And I'm only saying this to humanize her a little bit because sometimes, even with me, like, you might just be like, yo, this nigga is just act. But like, everybody's a human. Like, I know Celina would get surgery. She would get, whether it's lip injections or fucking little Botox things to enhance her cheekbones. Not necessarily for her, but because of comments she was getting. Like, people saying stuff about her appearance. And I remember one time I said something about her appearance because we were definitely not seeing whatever. And that hit her to go get more surgery. So, I say that to say she's a person. I think at the core of, her, she has good intentions, but I think she's definitely been at times led astray by things in life that she thought would make it worth it. One of the last time, well, not the last time I saw her, but the time before that I saw Celina, I told y'all she would just randomly pop up to New Jersey. She would get a hotel and she would put a key under my name and be like, yo, I'm going to stay here until you come. And she would stay for a week if I saw her or not. The last time she did that, I didn't do it because I just realized she was so consumed in what OnlyFans had given her. And this is the same thing with a lot of women. A lot of women believe that being a shitty person, as long as it leads to clout, is going to be fine because clout equals money. I say that to tell y'all that is not true. Celina thought once she got money, she would have been great and she would have been, cured of whatever she was looking for. Instead, it proved her unhappiness. Because can money help you be happy? Yes. But if your source of your unhappiness comes from childhood trauma or other trauma, it's only going to accentuate it, right? And pretty much that's what she saw. So that's the person who I know. She did tell me she was going to get locked up. Before she got locked up, she she's always confided in me to some extent. I sent her my prayers. I'm probably going to speak to her soon. One of the things in me forgiving her that I always told her, I said, I hope she was happy because money and everything does not solve those issues. Those issues that she had with men that led to her fucking every rapper is the same reason she allowed a man. She allowed a man who tried to pimp her and she called that nigga her boyfriend. She allowed another man who would only accept her if she gave her entire earnings, like all the money she was making from OnlyFans, millions of dollars, she was trying to finance that nigga. And then another nigga who was beating her ass. You get what I mean? Money won't cure that. And I think she realized after a while because she had the money, she bought the stuff, but she still wasn't happy. I think recently she's been trying to get a little bit more stable. And for me, I don't want Celina to end up like Cat Stacks. Cat Stacks is a true bum. Like when I mean a true bum, a true bum. And all she keeps talking about is Q, Q, Q. Look where you're at. And whether Q's alive or not, who cares? My thing with Celina, I hope she finds the happiness that I won't necessarily say she deserves, but I think everybody kind of, would want her to get. Um, yeah. So yeah, that's the answer. People who might be like, "Yo, Ack, why would you give her sympathy? She's said things and done things to you that you should hate for life," and I agree. But I still did forgive her. All right. So, Celina, hold your head. I'll speak to you soon. Her family members has been in contact with me. She sent many messages to me. We did have some plans of doing some things of business together. And, one of the things, she always, at least now, because I didn't talk to her for so long. So when I did, and we did that podcast, she was just like, I don't want you to just like ice me out again. And I was like, yeah, if you have issues in your life, just deal with it. Like, as long as you're not fucking with me, Celina's cool as long as she's not fucking with you. Like, she's a devil when she's fucking with you, but she's trying to get happiness. Good for her. Okay. Hopefully, did that answer everything? I think that should, right? Somebody says some people are too far gone. She's soulless. Nah, I don't think she's too far gone. I think she's been trying her very best to gain happiness, not through being intoxicated. She's trying to gain happiness with like having a stable relationship. But Celina is a test case for all y'all girls who look at OnlyFans. And y'all think that when y'all just have a bunch of random sex and showcase your body for years upon years, that when you decide that your bag is here and you're done and all the bullshit you've done to get there, you are going to have a hard time having real relationships. Celina is a test case for that. In most cases, if you're a woman and you did a bunch of OnlyFans getting fucked on camera, all that type of stuff, now you're getting older, you want to have a great relationship. Those guys, yo, Pluto, what the fuck you doing, nigga? I gotta go see what this nigga's on. Hold on, he might be eating with some shit. Hold on. Pluto, where? Just like a bear slippers, this nigga is beefing with it. It's my liquor. This is liquor. No. All right, sit. Sit, nigga. Sit. Good. All right. Get my hat out of the way. He eats hats, everything. This nigga eat everything, bro. This nigga eat every fucking thing. Okay. Okay. Talk about the DM that Drake sent me. Yeah, nah, Drake sent, there was a DM of me reacting to Churchill Downs. I'll get to it. I think that's all on the Celina thing. The only thing I was trying to tell you is that I think there's redeemable change that could happen. Celina desperately wants the family. She wants a stable relationship. But all the men who deal with her, they know they're dealing with Celina, who's fucked a bunch of niggas, and a lot of them they're still taking advantage of her. They date her for money. They date her for whatever resources they can, and she's realizing that all the bullshit she did still has a side effect. So, for if you know any girls who are on OnlyFans this and third, this is why you got to play the long game with them chicks. Because all of them think that right now, oh, we're getting to the bag. First of all, they're not really getting a bag. Like, if you're going to do porn and do OnlyFans and you're not making at least $100,000 a month, you're losing. Okay? You're essentially, like, just doing nothing. Because it's a very short-term industry, right? And then when you do get out, what are you going to do, like, what are you going to do for a living? So again, whatever. But when those people do get out, they're gonna find a lot of issues finding relationships. Just tell me if I'm wrong. If you date a girl who's on OnlyFans, you're gonna assume that she's number one a freak. She just loves to fuck. You could do anything with her sexually. You're kind of gonna treat her like her content. Like, there's one girl who messaged me. She does OnlyFans. She's like, yo, I want to find love. And I'm like, if you think niggas are going to try to be in loving relationships with you while you fucking show your pussy lips to the world, like, bro. Like, this is your choice. You get what I mean? But just over time, women, I'm telling you, all these chicks talking about is money, money, money shit. Bro, as soon as they get the money, they want a nigga now. Okay. I see how I told him a few things. The Bandman Kevo at BBL. I'm gonna have Bandman Kevo on off the record pretty soon again, so don't you worry. Okay.